What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and today we have returned back out here to a local creek that we come to quite often. We actually haven't been here though, like in probably 3 or 4 months though.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been since the beginning of summertime, which is pretty crazy, but we are out here to do some exploring, but we're also out here because we want to collect some new pet fish for our aquarium. So those of you that don't know, we have several fish tanks at our house, and we have this one that we set up 6-7 months ago. We put some fish in there, and that initial stock of fish did really well until some of them started outgrowing the others and started consuming their brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So we are actually down to only one fish in that fish tank, and he's a pretty good sized warmouth, and we're out here to hopefully try to find some shiners, maybe find some more little sunfish like green sunfish, longer sunfish, you know, just something cool we can restock the tank with, and also catch some stuff that maybe some of our other pets in the tank can also eat. We have a big crawfish in that tank, Mr. Crawfish.
Yeah.
Mr. Crawfish has been with us since he was like this big, and Mr. Crawfish is a big guy, and he's also responsible for eating some of his brothers and sisters, well, the fish. But and we also have a mud puppy in the tank, and he's also held accountable for eating some of the fish. But anyways, that's just part of life in a fish tank, and it's just, you know, it gives us a good excuse to come out here and collect some more fish. So guys, hopefully we'll be able to find some, and hopefully y'all are excited to join along with us on today's adventure. If so, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's take off that way and let's see what we can find. Maybe we can also find a snake or two.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Let's go. Okay, we just made it down here to the creek. Jay's already found our first creature. Get in there before he gets away. Hurry. I don't slip. It's freezing cold. Don't let him get away. Oh, this is really cold. Wow. All right, looky there.
He is so cute.
That is an adorable little turtle.
Yes.
He's got a fuzzy
so
back.
Pretty.
Look at that. Right here in the middle of the city, underneath this busy bridge. Got some amazing wildlife hanging out here.
This is a red-eared slider.
Yep. A little guy.
Yeah. If he would stick his head out, you could see his red ears, but he's being a little shy.
Okay, here's a little bit better look at this turtle. He is just a shy little guy. Stick your head out, buddy. We want to see your red ears.
Come on.
Come on out, little guy. He's like,
no.
He won't even come out for you, which is pretty crazy. But he's got
Maybe
that
if I stick him in the water, he might.
Yeah, I bet he'll swim. All right, well, looks like he's just gonna tuck up there next to that rock and just hide. His little mossy shell really helps him blend in.
Oh my gosh, you can't even see me.
I know, look at that.
He said, now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah, you can tell these little mossy rocks, he really just blends in. Okay, well, first find, not super exciting, but you know, definitely a good start.
Super cute.
Super cute. Well, let's keep going up this way and see what else this creek has to offer today. Okay, we're making our way up to the spot where we want to do our fishing at, but I've come across a huge school of red-tailed shiners, I think they're red-tailed shiners, and I want some of these for the fish tank. There's so many. I shouldn't have that hard of a time, but they are going all over the place, and they're dispersing like crazy. I don't know where to go. Where do I go? I'm gonna go right in the middle. Did I get any? No. They don't say schooled up. They start darting all over the place. Okay, we got a couple that time. We lost some the last net full. We got a couple more this time. Woo! Okay, in my hand I've got two. Oh, there we go. 2 little redfin shiners, or red-tail shiners. I think that's what they are. That's awesome. I want about 10 more though.
Look what I found.
What'd you find?
This huge snake skin.
No way, look at that thing.
It is massive.
Holy smokes. Are you serious? That was probably a giant diamondback.
Whoa, and thick too.
Or a cottonmouth. Could have been a big cottonmouth too.
Oh my, look how thick that is.
Gosh.
Whoa.
Probably a cottonmouth. Yeah, that's a cottonmouth.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, look, you can see, yeah, it is a cottonmouth.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big one.
that is more than a big one. That is a giant cottonmouth shed.
Oh my god.
Hold that thing up. Hope it doesn't break. Wow, that is an epic discovery. And that is a huge cottonmouth. Now I know it's stretched out because it's a little bit saturated, but even so, that's still like a 3-foot snake. That thing is massive, and it's fresh. So you know that cottonmouth is literally chilling right here in the grass somewhere.
Okay, so whenever you were chasing around those minnows, or those shiners, You stepped right there and I saw the skin and I thought it was a snake. I thought you stepped right by the snake, but I was like, oh wait, that's a skin, thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's a cottonmouth, but if it's not, it's at least a giant diamondback water snake. Either way, look at that mouth. You can eat the camera. So this is what it looks like to be swallowed whole.
Oh my God.
By diamondback, look at that. Look at that. Y'all are being eaten alive like a catfish.
Like
that's
a
funny.
Catfish.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video where we posted catching or a diamondback eating an entire catfish, you need to check that one out. That's an old Colin J classic, but wow, that's epic. Whew. Well, let's come back here tonight and see if we can find the actual live snake. All right, well, I guess you can release it.
Back into the wild.
Back into the wild.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's a diamondback.
It could be a diamondback.
I think it's a diamondback. It's too big. And I think I'm seeing the patterns more right here now, the diamondback patterns. I changed my mind. This is a diamondback.
When we first picked it up though, it looked like on the face.
Yep, I changed my vote to big diamondback water snake. We'll come back out here hopefully soon and see if we can find this big guy. He's gonna be chilling just right here, eating some fish. Okay, with that, we've got 2 little redfin shiners, and we caught a baby turtle, and we've got a snake skin. Now let's go up here. There's a little deep pool up here by this bridge, and let's see if we can catch some smaller type sunfish to put in our little bucket. All right, we made it up here to the bridge. We've caught a few things in our net walking up. I'll show you in just a second, but Jay's gonna get into the meat potatoes of this, try to catch some little baby sunfish. The pool is a lot shallower than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But
I saw some in here though.
there's still a chance. And if not right here, there's some little holes right underneath the bridge that I think will be good too. Here he comes. Oh yeah, here you go.
Woo!
That's what we're after right there. Some nice little baby green sunfish. Heck yeah, there's a couple other species of sunfish in here we'd like to get, but that is awesome. That right there is perfect size too. He loved that little jig. That's nice. Right here underneath this busy bridge. So cool. Hopefully he doesn't get in here and eat our shiners. We're gonna be replacing that water here in just a second too. That bucket's really cool. It's got this mesh lid, got these zippers where we can literally just dunk it in the water and get fresh water, you know, every couple of minutes. Where? Can I catch him with a net?
He's under that log.
There's a catfish under this log?
Yeah, it's a little one.
How little?
He's like this big.
Ooh, that'd be so cool. Oh yeah, there's a lot of oh, I think I see some long ears. Now I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe we can spook them into the net. It worked! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I got 3 of them!
Oh my God!
Perfect! Are you serious?
That worked out, didn't it?
Heck
wow.
yeah! Oh, we got, I don't know, we got at least one long ear. Wow, that is awesome. Look at this little jewel right there. What a beautiful fish.
Gosh.
And then we got a little green sunfish. And I think there's another long ear. Yep, we got 2 long ears and a green sunfish. That worked out perfect. Look at that. Okay, let's add those to the bucket for sure. Okay, there's our big one. And our small long ear and our small green sunfish. Let's zip them up so they don't try to get away. We don't want these guys pulling the old sneaky sneak on us. Oh gosh, are you serious? Wow.
What in the world?
What the heck, dude? Look at that guy. He came shooting out from underneath that ledge. I thought I saw a fish under there. Look at that.
It's a big one.
He's a big one. Probably too big for our tank, but still, that's crazy. Get him in here in the light so I can actually see him. It's kind of dark under there. Look at that beautiful green sunfish. I love the coloration on there. That just the olive green coloration. All those little blue spots on them. It's really, really cool. I love the blue markings on their face too. And they're just vicious. They have a huge mouth compared to the size of their body too. But we'll send him back to his little hidey hole. I mean, literally, just a little puddle right here. Okay guys, right here in front of me, underneath this bar, I just saw a snake cool up underneath there. Pretty sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I got him. Got him. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, no way, no way, no way. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Stop it. Stop it, stop it. Whoa. It's a Midland water snake and he has got a fish in his mouth. Looks like he's got a long-eared sunfish in his mouth. Wow, that snake is really not that big and that's a decent sized long-eared sunfish. Wow. Hopefully he doesn't spit that up. I had no idea he had it in his mouth. Look at that. How cool. And you can see, trying to spook him, he's got his head all, look how wide. He's got his mouth all spread out so he can consume that thing. That is so awesome. Okay, I would grab a hold of him, get him all up close to the camera, show him to y'all, but I do not want him to throw that thing up. So we're gonna make our move away from this guy where he can hopefully enjoy the rest of his meal in peace.
That was crazy.
I don't even know how I spotted it. I just saw like the slightest little tail go underneath that little piece of pole right there, and that's so cool. Okay, so I said we were just about to leave this guy, but I had to see how this played out. He's already almost got the rest of the fish down. I'm so glad he didn't get spooked and regurgitated. That's what happens a lot of times. Whenever these snakes feel threatened whenever they're eating, they'll throw up their last meal so they can have a speedy escape route. Look at that. That fish is just going down.
Yeah, do you see it?
That fish is still kicking in there. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, we did catch quite a few little shiners on our way up here to this bridge. I'll show you guys some of the little fish we got. It's not all just shiners. We got some cool little fish here. Oh, don't flop, don't flop. We'll try our best to show them. So here's another one of those little red tail, red fin shiners. One of the two. I really need to get into my Fishes of Arkansas book and make sure I'm IDing these correctly. But just a nice little shiner with a little red tail. Really cool schooling fish. And I've got probably, honestly, a dozen or so in here at this point, which is really good. This here is one of my favorites. I'm glad I was able to just grab him right out of the bucket. Look at this guy. So this here is a really cool little black striped top minnow. Look at that guy. Can you see his stripe?
Yeah.
He's so cool, full grown. These do really, really good in aquariums for us in the past, and I haven't had one in a long time, so hopefully he'll do well in our tank and honestly not get eaten by other fish. But if he does, then oh well. But then we have our sunfish again. Show you guys these guys we got down there at the creek. There's one of our little green sunfish, probably like, what, like 4 inches long?
Yeah.
Just a cute little fish. We don't really like to get them any bigger than that in the tank. We like to let them just, you know, naturally grow out. And then I think our favorite catch, and try to lip this little guy. I think that is probably our favorite catch of the day.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful little long-eared sunfish. Now sometimes you can find them, you know, more colored up than this, but we'll take what we can get today. And if we catch any really pretty ones in the future, we'll definitely add them to the tank. But I think that we are going to start making our way back downstream. There's another hole we want to hit and see if we can catch a few more fish, maybe get lucky and get another really cool long-eared sunfish or another good green sunfish. Maybe catch another snake. Who knows? Let's go down there and see. As we're making our way downstream back to another fishing hole, look at this big old guy we just found. Woohoo! There is our second turtle of the day. This appears to be a melanistic river cooter. Melanistic meaning that they exploit that dark pigment. You can see he's got those really dark black legs. And this turtle appears to be a male, as if you look at the toenails, he seems to have freakishly long toenails, although they kind of look like kind of in between short and long. Could be a female, but I'm gonna go with a male. But nonetheless, another cool turtle, another cool species. But we'll go on ahead and we'll set him right back here where we initially saw him, right here on the edge of these weeds. Is he gonna go? Oh, 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 oh. And there he goes, right back underneath the weeds. Cool find.
All right, we made it down to this last little pool of water, and I'm about to jump in, and hopefully we're gonna catch a few more fish, and possibly one more for our fish tank. We'll see.
We saw a couple hanging out there, so we're basically fishing the edge of these rocks. We saw some more what appeared to be green sunfish and long-eared sunfish. So we're trying to sneak up on them from back here.
They might be too big.
Might be.
Oh.
Got one?
Got one.
Ooh, oh, it's a big one.
Yeah.
We had to get right up here on these rocks and drop in the cracks. We accidentally spooked them all back up into those little nooks and crannies. There was a whole bunch when we saw them from above. That's our biggest green sunfish of the day.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be too big for our tank, but he's still cool to catch. Literally just popped him right out of the crack of those rocks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, we can drop back in there and get another one.
Surely. We saw a bunch of fish right here, and I bet that's where they're all at. Woo! And look, that's right back where he goes.
Yep.
In the rocks.
We got it. He got it. Woo! Yes. Oh, he dropped it.
Shoot.
He came out quick and nailed that thing.
Dang.
That might have been another fish tank fish too.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, Big Daddy. Nice.
Jigging them right out of the rocks. That's so cool.
Yeah, the one that you missed just a second ago was like twice the size. Oh, nice. Green sunfish.
Whew. I know, I missed the perfect one.
Oh, nice one.
Oh gosh, big one.
Oh, it's stuck on this plastic.
Ooh,
He ain't too big.
He's not too big.
Nope,
No.
perfect. Perfect.
Green sunfish.
Lip him so he doesn't get away.
Got
Okay,
it.
got that death grip. Nice, that's a perfect one. That's just like the one you lost earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
I feel good about that. So that means we're gonna have like three or four green sunfish and 2 long-ear sunfish to go with all of our shiners. That's amazing. What a beautiful fish. And not a blemish on him either. He's gonna look good in the tank.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get him in our bucket and let's start making our way back to the car. Okay, we just got all of our new pet fish here back at the car. We are going to actually set them here in this cooler, just like this. And then I have a bubbler right here that's attached to the cooler. We're gonna run this down through this little zipper pocket and then we'll turn it on. And we got bubbles.
Woohoo! I can't see the bubbles because it's dark, but...
Oh, yeah, there's some bubbles in there. And we're gonna close this lid down on here just to keep from splashing around too much. And we have a short drive back to our house, so we're gonna get them at home, get them acclimated, and get them into the tank. All right, we just made it back here to the house, and we've already got our fish acclimating to the tank. Here they are in their bucket. We just decided just to let that sit right here so that their water can adjust to the same temperature as this, so they don't just go into shock. If you've never seen our tank before, this is our 75-gallon aquarium, and here's kind of our little setup. We've got this little kind of Stonehenge type vibe, cave, cavern, rock system. And as you can see, we don't have very many inhabitants. I don't even know where they're at right now. They're hiding. We also have these plants. If you look right there, we've got our warmouth. He's tucked away in the rocks. He got kind of spooked when we were putting this big old orange bucket in there. And then our crawfish, I'm not sure where he's at either. He just kind of goes about and does his own thing, but our mud puppy usually stays right there underneath these rocks. So not a whole lot going on right now, but we're hoping to change that really, really soon. So I assume they'll probably, I don't know, it might take 15 minutes or so for them to acclimate, and then we'll just dump them in there and see how it all turns out. I have a feeling that some of those shiners are probably gonna get smoked by our, warmouth, but you know, it's a circle of life, and everybody's gotta eat. And if you're a small fish, you're just more likely to get eaten. But there's always a bigger fish, buddy. So your time might be next. You never know. Oh boy, look what we have here. We got the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, you excited for your new fish? Yeah, those are butterflies. Your fish are in here. So we left the house for a little bit, let the fish acclimate for like the last. Oh, you ready? He's ready. Don't say bye. We're not signing off just yet. We're gonna put the fish in the tank. Here, sit you down. So we've been letting these fish acclimate for like the last 45 minutes or so while we went and picked up Cypress, and we're gonna do the grand reveal right now. They all look super healthy and excited to go into the tank. I'm just gonna dip net them out.
Here they come.
Okay, we got some fish going in. Got some shiners, top minnows. Ooh, look at them go.
Ooh.
We got a bunch of fish, Jay.
Oh my goodness.
Uh oh, we got some big boys.
Go look, Si.
Who was that? Look there, green sunfish. He was excited. Oh, we got our long-eared sunfish right here. Ooh. Oh, there he goes. And a little green sunfish. Look at him. Look how cool that black striped top minnow is.
Oh yeah.
He's beautiful. And that long ear looks good. And you can really see the red fins on these guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, more fish.
Got a whole big scoop full. I don't even know what they all are. Some red fins.
Whoa.
Whoa, mosquito fish. We got a mosquito fish. Look at there. Nice. It definitely looks like the fish are starting to get more comfortable in their new environment. They look like they're swimming around pretty well. The shiners are doing good. We got the black striped top minnow up there in his little zone. The sunfish are somewhere back here. There's one of our new little green sunfish right there in the back. And then I think our long ear is back there too, enjoying the bubbles. Get some bubble time. So yeah, I think that we're all very excited about all of our new additions to the tank. We'll keep you guys updated on the fish over the next several weeks, let you know how they do. But just bear in mind, all the shiners will probably at some point get eaten by some of the predator fish that lurk in there, whether it's the crawfish, the mud puppy, or the bigger sunfish, which honestly, guys, that's kind of why we got them in there, so they'd have some nice native forage to eat. And the ones that maybe survive, they'll be cool to watch school around in the meantime. And that's just kind of what's fun about keeping native fish in an aquarium. But until then, thank you all so much for hanging out with us at the creek today. It was a lot of fun. Going out there doing some herping, doing some fishing, doing some netting, catching some new fish, and just exploring what all that creek had to offer this time of the year. If y'all enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more like it, let us know down in the comments section. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future wild and crazy fishing and creek herping adventures. We're Colin J and Baby C, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Can you say bye? Bye. Headbutt.